my predators got away with slander in the courtroom. They got away with assaults. They got away with threatening my life, threatening my family's lives, threatening my friends' lives. It's not that I didn't try to get help, it's the people who pretended that they cared didn't. Between when I met Kelli Wilmouth, let me tell you when that was. That would have been 1996. That's when I met Kelli Wilmouth. She was visiting her cousin Kim. That's about it. Between then and when Natalie died, I didn't know shit about Kelli. I knew there was a few guys who messed with Brandon and a few of them who asked Kim for her number. But I really didn't know anything about her, and she didn't care anything about me. Not until my face was on the news. Did Kelli do anything predatory? Well, that comes down to your perspective. Is pretending to care predatory? Well, that depends. If you're misleading someone with the intention of taking advantage of them or misleading others, well, you're not a good person. So Kelli, she's got the opportunity to come forward and admit that she called. She can explain why it is that after literally not hardly knowing who I was, why it is that she contacted me. She said she would think of a way to help. Are you sure? Why didn't you, I don't know, ask the retard instead of assuming he's retarded? Ask him what help he needs. Well, I did tell her what help I needed. I told everybody what help I needed. I needed help showing the truth. I needed someone to do it with me so I wouldn't be blown off. But no, none of these people cared. Anything anybody said about me must be okay, and it must be okay to abuse me as a result of it. How much after that first call did Kelli Wilmouth try to find out what's going on? Did she ever speak up about how wrong this is? Did she? It's not that I didn't try to get help. It's that I had to deal with a lot of people who didn't care about me, which would be literally everyone. They showed that between being embarrassed, well, you know, you can keep your mouth shut because you're embarrassed, or you can suck that shit up and fucking tell the truth. Why is it that so many women expect men to drop everything at a moment's notice to give her exactly what she wants right when she wants it? But when a man needs help, he's told what to think and what to feel and treated like he's complete shit if he's not able to. Kelli hasn't treated me completely like shit yet. Do I expect her to? Actually, yeah. I expect between coming forward and saying, hey, yeah, I did call Shawn. Yes, he did talk to me. Yes, it was right after Natalie died. Yes, he was trying to get help. You know why the cops got away with doing the things that they did? Because you forced me to go in alone, and he never admitted I tried to get help. So when they lied, said that I never tried to get help, Any one of you could have spoken up, did you? Did you? Of course you didn't. Then, of course, there's the fact that when I'm being abused, I'm supposed to go to a friend or family member. Like who? Kim Jeppson? She didn't give a shit. Who? Terry? She's not gonna fucking speak up. Brandon Jeppson? Shit, he did the same thing as many other people who wanted to pretend they was my friend after Natalie disappeared. This is Kelli Wilmouth's cousin, Brandon. One of those guys who was being a jerk to me is her uncle, Roy Wilmouth. You know, Brandon Jeppson and little Jason Jeppson, both of them, at different points come to me and said, Shawn, I need you to help me clean up Nova's house. That's the only one of their family that I knew was Nova. That's it. I mean, I knew that she had siblings, but the only one that I knew was Nova. So Brandon come to me and said that he needed help cleaning Roy Wilmouth's house because it was covered in cat shit everywhere. Every fucking corner of the house. Everything in the fucking house. Clothes on the fucking floor covered in cat shit, covered in cat piss. You know how much Roy helped clean up his own goddamn piss and shit fucking mess? He didn't. Me and Brandon did it. And no, I didn't get paid. I did it so that Nova Wilmouth wouldn't end up in the fucking system. The second time I helped them out, same exact thing. Same exact thing. Nova and her siblings were going to get taken away. Health and Human Services was coming over, and Jason Jeppson come and got me. Hey, Shawn, I need your help cleaning up my fucking uncle's house. Or my cousins are going into the system. How did Roy Wilmouth pay me back? How did he say thank you? He didn't. He never said thank you. Matter of fact, he threatened me on more than one occasion after that. I don't feel good being threatened. Now, Kim Jeppson and her mom, Terry Jeppson, these are both mandated reporters in the state of Nebraska. See, this is the problem with people pretending to care. See, Brandon Jeppson pretended to care. He had literally ignored me for years, except when he wanted help moving his little brother, Jason. Because his little brother, Jason, did what? Tried to fucking kill his wife. She was pregnant and he was out there fucking shooting at her. This is Kelli Wilmouth's cousin. One of them. He's a little psychopath. Tried chopping off some kid's feet. Who was that kid whose feet he was trying to chop off? His sister, Kimberly Jo Jeppson. You know, me and Kim used to be friends. When we stopped being friends, it was her decision. And she's allowed to make that decision. When she stopped actually being a friend was all the way back in high school. Now, she admitted to the situation that Michael B. had, in fact, yanked her out of the vehicle by her hair. And, of course, Terry is recorded on my channel. Oh, she doesn't like that. Terry is recorded on my channel admitting to that too. What ended up happening with that situation? Well, he went back to her, and there was a bunch of fucking shit to do with that. And then fucking Jeremiah Morgan fucking telling me, hey, dude, fucking somebody needs to do something about that. And Brandon Jeppson trying to beg me to do something about it. Like, fuck, dude. Really? Is that why you guys pretend to be friends with me? Is because you think I'll go psycho on your sister's psychos? Kimberly Jeppson's very pretty. There's a lot of fucking psychos. Zach Metcalf was one of them. See, he had a really, really, really super nice girlfriend. And she was really sweet, and she was really pretty, and her name was Allison Fornander. Zach Metcalf, being such a morally upstanding guy, he broke up with Allison Fornander at high school graduation so that he could confess his undying love for Kimberly Jeppson, and he was not the only one. Why did I never confess my undying love for Kimberly Jeppson? Because she was my best friend. She wasn't some vagina that I was after. Now, Brandon ended up being more fun. You see, while Kim Jeppson was focused on trivial shit like boyfriends and cheerleading, me and Brandon went out and did fun shit. We even played make-believe. Why the hell not? We were still young. You know, Brandon Jeppson, he's done one of those things that many of you do. Many of you. You try to push people to suicide by talking over them, berating them, making them feel like shit for coming to you for help. You know, I had literally just attempted to commit suicide at Chapel Lake with a helium tank. When I called up Brandon Jeppson again to beg him to give a shit, he said to me, if you were going to kill yourself, you would have done it by now. You know, that's the most likely thing, to push someone to kill themselves. There is a problem that they're coming to you about, and you're being a piece of shit to them for coming to you for help. It wasn't the people who were harming me, who were physically assaulting me, who were threatening my life, who were threatening my family's lives. It wasn't those people who pushed me to commit suicide. It was the people who called me friend and did nothing to stop it, did nothing to speak up. Let people hurt me over and over and over again. And then when I have to literally do desperate things to try to be heard, because these cowards don't come forward. You pretend I'm a bad person because that's what I was fucking forced to do. The things that I was forced to do. Under threat of life and limb. Do not tell me that you're good people. If you're going to help those people get away by never coming forward, by talking over me, or by playing victim when I tell the truth. Ask Terry Wilmouth Jeppson. Go ahead. Bet you she plays victim. Of course, she's a mandated reporter in the state of Nebraska. So is Kim Jeppson. They're both nurses. They also both engaged in activities that, according to their very own training, is not only immoral, it's illegal. They're both mandated reporters. Both of them. I went to both of them and let them know about the abuse that I was enduring at the hands of predators in Colorado, in Nebraska, and elsewhere. Do I hate Kim? No. Do I hate Terry? No. Do I hate Kelly? No. Do I hate Roy? No. Do I hate Nova? No. But I don't have to hate you to hate what you do to people, what you've done to people, and how little you've cared. See, here's the thing, is that for you guys, it's drama. It's drama. It's drama. It's fucking entertainment. For me, it's abuse. Oh yeah, and people who don't give a shit. See, that's the problem with mandated reporters. They think they're optional reporters. No, you're not, Kim. No, you're not, Kelly. No, you're not, Terry. It's not that I didn't try to get help. It's that none of these people cared. None of them actually cared. None of them cared how much I was harmed, how much I was injured. None of them cared about the actual training that they have. All three of these women are part of the most likely profession to be serial killers, and that is nurses. Specifically, female nurses are more likely to kill people. Now, when nurses want to look the other way, want to ignore victims, but they still want to get involved, no, you don't get to do that. You don't. You're a mandated reporter. Did I or did I not come to you for help? Even if you're at work on a phone call, someone comes in and tells you they were abused, you have to drop what you're doing and do what a mandated reporter is mandated to do. That is why we are sent to people like you. The cops blow us off and send them to you people. And then you people blow us off and send us the cops who tell us it's not their job, it's yours. And you tell us it's not your job, it's the cops. No, you're all supposed to work together and you all fucking know it, you pieces of shit. Now here's the question. We've already seen the measure of Brandon Jeppson's humanity. We already know he has no morality. We already know that his God is fake. Just pretty words that he uses to manipulate. Same thing with Terry Wilmouth Jeppson. Same thing with Kimberly Joe Jeppson. Same thing with little Jason Jeppson. The good thing about the stories with these psychos is that there's other witnesses and they're recorded too. Will Kelly do the right thing, or will she hide and block me? She reached out to me after Natalie was killed, and although I barely remembered her, I did remember her. For over a year before Natalie was killed, I had reached out to everyone that I knew trying to get help. Now, obviously, it couldn't have been everyone I knew because I didn't reach out to Kelli Wilmouth. I hardly knew her. Why would I reach out to her for help? But she reached out to pretend like she cared, to pretend like she would help, and then she didn't. She lives in Denver, Colorado. So she's pretty close to ground zero. But she's not being abused over it. I am.